Hey Gemini, hope that you're well. Hope you're good. This is going to be your career reading and money reading. Go ahead and just pull some cards for you. Hope that you're well. Hope the sun is shining where you are. Hope you're getting everything that you want today. Hope it all goes your way. So the focal point of the reading is the Eight of Wands. The overall message, really, the overall lesson or what you're going through right now is the Eight of Wands, moving forward, staying positive, taking those steps, taking action, staying focused on the goal, moving towards that rather than worrying about all the things that you're leaving behind, all the things you've got to do. And it's like more staying focused on the goal, staying positive about it and not allowing what you see around you to distract you. So say for instance you want to be wealthy, let's say, but let's go to an extreme, you're actually homeless. This is an extreme just to make the point. You're not to focus on your surroundings and believe that to be your reality, but you're being asked to focus on what you do want and move towards that, period. Don't focus a lot. I mean, obviously you're going to have to pay attention to life. Life is real, but don't allow that to, dwindle your dreams. And the Six of Pentacles here, we'll talk about the challenge for you in doing that, would be reciprocity again. Wow, feeling like a beggar. Well, that's what the Six of Wands, Six of Coins could be about. So yeah, this could be about feeling like you're just not in that position to be able to do the things that you want to do. Maybe financially, you just don't feel like that's your position. Or it could even be like you're doing okay financially, like you're okay. Bills are paid, food's in the fridge, everyone's cool, clothed, and lifestyle's okay. But you just may not view yourself as someone that can have those things for whatever reason. Gemini. I got the Devil card. Yeah, the Devil card talks about those doubts that can sometimes sabotage us, but yeah, they can be overcome. Often the Devil... Oh, what's that? Five of Swords. This is the same as Aries. They got these two cards in the same position. Devil card and the Five of Swords. So you could know an Aries that's going through something. But I was going to say, with the Devil card, it can be very kind of overwhelming when your inner critic kind of, or your inner doubter, that negative voice in your head that just makes you feel that everything is going wrong, just always seeing the negative, beating yourself up. So there could be a lot of negative self-talk happening here. And the Five of Swords could be other people could have instilled these thoughts in you, maybe through horrible relationships, or it could be a very well-meaning, grandma or auntie, but just always says the wrong things because of their belief system, what they've been through. It happens. Sometimes people that we love and that love us have the best intentions, but they just give the worst advice because of their own limited beliefs. So you could kind of feel that way. You could feel a bit bad as well about having to choose your own path here, or breaking away from these people or these thoughts. You could feel just bad about it, because the Five of Swords can often talk about kind of bad feelings, Okay, then we've got the Two of Wands. It's good to see the lovely Ace of Swords here. Right, hopefully you can see all of this. I think you can. So, where should we start with the Ace of Swords? This does talk about victory, independent thinking, the truth coming out. You could feel like there were some sort of lies that were told as well. Because the Eight of Wands can also talk about truth. So I feel like the lies that were told were about your self-worth, what you're valued to be. Like someone might have said, oh, you're not, that's just, you're not able to do something, or that's just not something that you do. Yeah, and I feel that you're understanding that actually, no, I do have a lot of value. Because the Six of Coins to me always talks about value. Like, what do you value? What are you willing to pay for something? It's not always about charity for me. That's just how I've always seen it. But yeah, it could be that that's kind of happening here. And with the Two of Wands, it's yeah, it's like a kind of you or me situation. But in this card, the way it looks, you know, this person's got two guns, you know, holding them across their heart. They've got a balaclava on. It's like, it's quite aggressive, isn't it? It's a little bit like, I'm on guard. I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to protect my heart at all costs. And how dare you, almost. It's kind of like, how dare you? This, to me, I feel like there's a lot of, I feel like there's pain here. Someone is hurt by the fact that someone would even comfort them like that, or someone would even say that about them, or someone would even, you know, try to limit them in that way and make them believe, or make you believe, let's be specific, make you believe that you're not good enough for something, or you're unable to accomplish something. I think you're starting to see here with the Ace of Swords that the, you know, the truth of the situation. You're rising above your circumstances. You're rising above the limited beliefs that may be all around you, like your friends, family. It's interesting that because this theme has come up in all the readings. That's quite interesting because that's not something that's happening to me. So really that I can think of, maybe a little bit, but yeah, so I feel like it's definitely definitely happening in the collective more than anything. Sorry, one moment. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that collectively we're all experiencing a kind of breaking away from people that either had very limited beliefs about us, or that people that outright just were against what we were doing. And don't really believe that maybe we're able to do certain things. This could also just be us with negative self-talk. I mean, the Devil card very much talks about us, really. You know, more so. I mean, if it was a love reading, we could maybe see, but this reading is about us. And often I feel that the Devil card is very much a part of everyone. You know, we've all got our dark sides. We've all got our sides that sabotage us, that trip us up. That's always there and will always be there. And it continues to shape us in a way that as we fight against it, we kind of are carving, it's like we're chipping away at it as well. And the Ace of Swords can often be about that, you know, chipping away at lies, chipping away, and, you know, creating a mind that is resilient, creating a mind that does overcome these negative beliefs, learning how to challenge negative beliefs. And we do create our minds as much as we think that it's just there. Like, we can actually create the kind of environment we want our mind to dwell in. So I feel like you're leveling up in that area, because the Eight of Wands is very much, to me, is ruled by the by Mercury and Sagittarius, which are both very much thinking and philosophical cards, but with the added oomph of optimism and going for our dreams. So I think you are being asked here to kind of don't focus on the negative, focus on what you want and just go for that. Forget if your mum said you're not able to do something. Forget if, you know, the group that you hang around with in school, they're all not doing nothing and they're all, you know, haven't amounted to anything. So why would you think you're any different? You know, try to continue on this positive path that you've put yourself on, and don't limit yourself because of, you know, these kind of limiting beliefs or your environment. So yeah, then we've got, again, the Hierophant card. I'm going to basically say the same things. I'm not going to go into it too much, but that is about you. This is the position of you, how you see yourself. I see my, you know, this is saying I see myself as someone who has their own set of value systems that are based in the truths that I've known, found to be true, that is a reflection of my experience as a human being on this earth, and what I feel really helps me and helps others around me. Like, really, truly, really grounded and rooted. I was gonna say affirmations, but yeah, let's do some affirmations too. Hey, why not? But this is really about, this could be the outcome of affirmations, you know, as well, of this kind of strong mind or strong new set of value systems that you have as well. Yeah. So we've got the Page of Wands, which can talk about being headhunted as well, or someone, people seeing you for a new position or a new job. I just see someone as glittering, something shining, attracting, attracting. So you're attractive. You're attractive. Like, maybe the way you're thinking, your new approach to things is actually quite attractive to a lot of people around you. People do see you as embarking on something new. So as much as you might think, people might be saying to you, you can't do that, you can't do this, and you can't do that, or feel limited in some way because of the thoughts that you have, other people actually do respect what you're doing, you know, and they actually do see you as someone who's venturing into uncharted territory and doing it. You know, they keep thinking, you know, I wish I could do that. I wish I could have that kind of faith in myself and just go for things. I wish I didn't worry so much about things, you know. So I think you are actually a bit of an inspiration. This could also talk about good news coming in as well. That's the classical meaning of the card, that good news could be coming towards you from the outside. So yeah, I feel like the more you move towards your dreams, the more your dreams will move towards you. And it's about remaining curious. This is about remaining curious, dropping any sort of preconceived notions about things, and finding out for yourself what the actual truth is. And again, that could be what the Ace of Swords is about, asking you to really kind of explore your own truth. And with the Hierophant card here, exploring your own truth. All these messages aren't specifically about money per se, but this could also be applying to your money or to your career. Maybe the issue at hand has come up in your career life or business life, money life. So yeah, then we've got your hopes and fears. You want to be financially independent. That's what you want. That's ultimately what you're worried about as well. You could be worried that you could be lonely as well. You know, yeah, you could have all the money in the world, but then I could be completely lonely. And I think that's also a concern of yours. And then we've got as the final outcome, the Knight of Pentacles. Someone who pays a lot of attention to detail, and does things thoroughly, and that makes money. So it looks like you're going to be very serious and committed to a new journey when it comes to making money. You understand that right now you could very much be laying foundations of things, really making sure the right seed is planted in the right place at the right time. You're carefully kind of going around, I think, in your work world, work environment, your work situation, and kind of seeing what needs more water, what needs more sunlight, um, what needs developing where, and really kind of people might think you're doing nothing, because nothing's growing, or you're not actively out there, shouting from the rooftops about your new business, new idea, or um, developments or projects at work, but you're laying a foundation. I think you understand that this needs to be done, that you can't just plant an acorn seed or acorn anywhere and it grow. I mean, yeah, it can, but if it's not put in the right place, the right amount of light, and maybe you recognize this, maybe you recognize, okay, the people in my life have always kind of thought negatively about taking this particular route or being ambitious at the level that I'm at. Um, and maybe it's just because, or maybe they failed, or maybe they think that way because they're just looking at it differently. They're just thinking that things just turn up like that, and that success is just for lucky people, that just happens just like that. I think you're realizing that actually no, success and these things comes from the root, which may be for you, the mind, really looking at the mind and kind of creating that kind of environment, or the kind of mind that allows you to achieve those things. And the Knight of Pentacles is actually connected to the sign of Virgo, which is ruled by Mercury again. So we've got another Mercury energy. We've also got the Venus in Virgo card here. So you've got Virgo coming through quite a lot. I think this is a Taurus card though, so you have come out too. And this is also the Taurus card. Oh no, Gemini reading, sorry. Mercury works well for you then. Because yeah, Mercury does rule the sign of Gemini too. So yeah, I think you'll just be slowing down a little bit in terms of any developments in your business. Yes, it does say to go forward here, but this is more, and it does talk about taking action and those things, but I feel that the action that you're taking is all about timing, especially with the clock coming up here. It's like, yeah, you want to move forward, but it is about timing. I didn't talk about the Page of Cups. So there is something new here, something new that you love. This is about something budding, something small that's budding. So yeah, I feel like you're just moving towards what you love, and you're taking small steps. But I think that, again, this is something very new, very maybe a bit scary for you, because you've always been told that this wouldn't work, or you just always believed some sort of limiting beliefs that have always kind of kept you stuck. And I think that you are moving forward, and our spirit is saying, I think you want to move forward really fast, but the energies are kind of slowing down, and especially with the pages, it's kind of more of a slow progression forward. And I think when I say slow, not like molasses way, where it's frustrating. I think it's more a case of you're having to kind of do what needs to be done. You have to do things in the right order. You got to get your mind right first. Once that's set in place, affirmations, etc., then we take the next steps. Eight of Swords. Doubt. This talks about negative self-doubt. Very much that card. And this is about confidence. And this could be about concern about other people. The Hanged Man is someone who's hanged in a square in front of lots of people because of something bad that he or she had done. So the Hanged Man, yes, it's about being patient. And yeah, maybe you are being asked to be patient, but this is also about being in the spotlight. People kind of all seeing you, maybe make even your mistakes, but also your successes. And the Queen of Wands is someone that makes things happen, that is going to be in the spotlight, that does pioneer, that is a leader, doesn't really wait for anyone else to tell her when she can't do things. She's very much a collaborator though. She's great at working with people and collaborating, but she doesn't like things to sit still. She likes to keep things moving. So you may have that energy about you too. But I think you're just really kind of raring to go. But you do have these kind of negative beliefs that you're just having to kind of keep on a tight leash so that you can move forward freely and just keep things in perspective, knowing that these are negative beliefs, possibly from other people, because these thoughts are all coming from outside. So it could be like just beliefs that we pick up along the way through friend groups, family, works groups, cultures, being a woman, being a man, being, all these things that we have, beliefs that we have about ourselves sometimes can trip us up if they're too negative. And I feel like you're kind of wanting to let go of that. I think you realize this is about self-mastery as well, and independence of thought and really kind of autonomy. And I feel like you're saying, hang on, no way, I'm not letting these negative thoughts hold me back. That's not going to happen. Not on my watch. Like these liars as well. And you could be putting other people to shame in a way. I feel as well, this could be like other people are having to kind of eat their words and um, just look at you go. Yeah, wow. So you're actually releasing your thoughts from your body. Wow. So it's very much, especially with the devil card here, it is maybe quite a deeply um, embedded kind of yeah, this has got to do with maybe your culture, you know, yeah, just a way of being for your family maybe, or the people that are close to you that have really shaped who you are today. I think you're kind of breaking away from that. You're having a whole new perspective. Your head is being removed from your body. So all of your feelings are no longer the master of your thoughts, and that you are able to detach from these more negative feelings with the eight of, or negative ideas, opinions that have been kind of put into you or you've absorbed. You're able to kind of separate yourself from those things and see that there's two different things here. There's my values and thoughts, and there's also other people's, and somehow, you believe that they're yours, and really you've realized that you are the master of your own destiny, your own thoughts and everything. And yeah, it looks like there will be success here for you as well. With the Six of Wands, I think, like I said, I think people do admire you. You've got a lot of other people around you that would love to see you win too, because they maybe deep down feel they could do something too. But the negative thoughts and opinions kind of stops them. So you're kind of an inspiration. People want to see you win. I think people will congratulate you when they see you win. Again, you may find a whole load of new people that do resonate with how you think, what you think, and how you see the world as well. So it's a brand new beginning here. Starts with your mind. Yeah, and that's the reading. Love you. Take good care, and I'll speak to you next time. All right, bye.